Now, when I told y'all that K Michelle was too ghetto, baby, I meant for country. Apparently now she too ghetto for housewives as well.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you. Won't you have my face? Shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
All right, let's really talk, okay? Because this is your last final call for 50% off. And I'm not babying nobody. Now, some of y'all will literally spend your last on Beyonce tickets. Or if your girl call you talking about let's hit the club, you'll magically find a way to get a bottle. But when it's time to invest in your own healing and breakthrough, suddenly, oh, it's I'm broke. I gotta wait for next week. I gotta wait for my next check.
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
Says, by then, the rate's gonna be up. You snooze, you motherfucking lose. And that's on you. Don't just keep sitting there scrolling and asking the universe for signs and a message when literally the messenger is right here in your face.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
This energy is not playing with y'all. The ones who move now, the ones who take advantage of these transits and actually snatch up the help that the universe is sending towards you, aka me, and take advantage of this offer and invest in real change are about to win. While everybody else gets a front row seat to their own self-sabotage. Don't let that be you. I promise y'all, this is not the time to fuck around and find out.
I'm really interested in having that conversation. I have to tell you.
Pluto just went direct in Aquarius. We're literally watching as Wendy Osefo ass is in jail and Nicki Minaj is getting robbed for thousands and getting death threats from the industry. Like, literally, the universe is not playing with y'all. It's tearing out every excuse and every last comfort zone that you have. And if you're not ready to make a move, then baby, you just gonna get left in the rubble with everybody else who decided not to make a move because they was waiting on the right moment.
Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
Oh, girl, I don't care if you gotta grab pennies off the floor. Because one session could literally be the difference between you eating ramen and eating a seafood boy.
Pop that tea and tell me how it tastes. Holler.
It's the difference between staying broke and actually finding clarity that'll get you to the bag.
Baby, get all the bags. Just get all your bags.
I mean, listen, y'all seem to find the money for everything else. Why not your own elevation?
Let's talk about it.
So like I said, last chance for 50% off. I don't want to see no more comments. Oh my God, Scott, I got you. Last chance for 50% off. This deal is ending Sunday. This Sunday, October 19th, 2025.
Cause how ain't nobody waiting for you?
And after that, baby, my prices are up and so are my standards.
Shout out to Sky Santana.
Don't say you wasn't one, baby, because if you miss it, that's on you.
I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care.
Period. What's going on, y'all? It's Sky Santana, aka Chi-Chi. As you can tell, my voice is a little, you know, it's a little crack right now, but it's okay. Coin and content and coin. We still got a video to do. Okay, listen. Y'all already know how I feel about K Michelle. Y'all already know because I already did several videos when it's come to K Michelle. Now, a lot has been happening in the last couple of months. Wait, hold on. Press and mess, okay, because it's a lot going on in the press. And K Michelle has made sure that her name has been in the press these last couple of months that I have not been posting. So we have a lot to catch up on, and we're going to kind of do that all in one video since there's a lot that I missed. But like I said, those of y'all that have been following me, you already know I love K Michelle. I think she's a wonderful singer. I feel like her album, Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart, is her best album and literally top 5 of all time for me. It's like my favorite R&B album of all time. Love her down when it comes to music. Even love her down when it comes to her being an entertainer on reality television. But there's a lot of conversations that I just y'all know I like to call out bullshit over here, and that's exactly what we're going to do today with this video, okay? Because the way that y'all was calling Brit Edie loving hip-hop last season, but now people calling K Michelle loving hip-hop, now all of a sudden we all elitists, and now we classes. Girl, get the fuck out of my face with all of that shit. We're going to get into the shits because K Michelle is clearly coming with the shits, okay? So go ahead and like the video so we could go ahead and get into her.
How the fuck am I supposed to main detach from the only one that's ever been my perfect match? You try to move on, but of course we know the scat. They ain't you and this ain't that. And that's why you need to bring your ass back because like I'm not in love no more. Refuse to be the only one. Like I am done with you. Universe don't judge me. Like I'm not in love. Only one. I did the press, I did the work to let go of love, even though it hurt.
Okay, so mind you, because I just said that my voice was cracking, throat ache, but she's still vaping, girl. Okay, so like I said, a couple of months ago, y'all saw that I posted, and it was actually 4 months ago, okay, that I posted this video right here that says K Michelle is too ghetto for country music right now. And 4 months later, I said my every motherfucking word that I said within that goddamn video. Matter of fact, let's go back to the video because y'all know I love to call out bullshit. You know I do. You know I do. You know I do. You know I do. So before we actually go ahead and go through these comments, I want to go through what this video was actually about. Now, y'all will remember that K Michelle was in the media for, well, Chad, just check out the video. Check out the damn video.
Uh-oh. Because I feel like we just kind of got you. You haven't, you didn't grow up here in country music. So kind of tell people, kind of introduce yourself to them. And then tell them how you arrived in Nashville.
I did grow up in country music. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I got a scholarship for yodeling. That's how I paid for college. My start to you, to be seen to you, has been when the Judge people themselves reached out to me to go and pay Naomi Judd tribute. That was the first tape I ever got, and that was Love Can Build a Bridge. And it's always been a thing for me. I was told I could not sing country music because I was Black, but it was something I had always been doing and will continue to do. I'm born and raised in Tennessee. I didn't fly here. I grew here.
You grew here?
Yeah, I grew here in Tennessee. And I am so happy to be able to sing the songs of who I am and what it is I want to. So I'm happy that people like you are just discovering me, though. And I'm happy to be here for that. So happy that you have.
We're not just discovering you. We just haven't heard you on contemporary country radio yet, right?
Well, you don't hear a lot of women on contemporary radio, period, right now.
That's
okay.
Right.
And you really don't hear a Black one.
But you're
you will.
about to, right?
You're about to. Yes, you will.
So tell us about the music that you're working on.
The music is absolutely amazing. I was told by my label head that I have the most country album in Nashville, period, right now.
Oh, talk to us for a second about your relationship with country music. Because
okay, so as you can see, Kay sat down with the interviewer and immediately she was offensive. Now, granted, a lot of people are like, oh, she was being microaggressive and passive aggressive. Okay, girl, fuck all of that. Y'all niggas want to be in these white motherfucker spaces. Y'all gonna have to learn how to play by their games. Point blank in the fucking period. Girl, this is not the BET Awards. This is not, hell, the MTV 2 Awards. This is not BET Hip Hop Honors, bitch. This is the Country Music Awards. If you want to play by their games, then you're gonna have to play by their rules. It's literally that simple. All of that sass and neck rolling and actually bitch, and you might as well have told that lady that you would have fucked her up. You might as well have told that lady, hey, you want to take it outside? Okay, do you need that? K Michelle might as well have said that to the lady. It's going to rub people the wrong way. Especially the fact that you are already Black. Then on top of that, you are a woman, and then you are a Black woman, and then you have the trajectory of Love and Hip Hop, and we already know what Love and Hip Hop is about. Okay, and then on Love and Hip Hop, you were shaking tables. So you already have so much stacked up against you, aside from your industry reputation. So you sitting down with an interviewer and feeling like you can just sit there and be sassy and do all of this, that, and the third. Everybody else and their mama was going off, living for it. I was not. Because at the end of the day, it's about professionalism. Do not allow these motherfuckers to take you out of character. Again, with you already knowing what's stacked up against you and how you come in and your history, your trajectory, you already have the odds against you. Okay? So I called it then. I said then within my video I said it then. I said, K. Michelle is going to have to learn how to play in other spaces if she wants to grow and if she wants to elevate. I said it then. Now, I don't know what's in the comments. Let's go through it, though. I can even read the description that I wrote. It says the internet's in a frenzy defending K. Michelle after that viral interview clip. But let's keep it real. This isn't about protecting Black women. This is about burning bridges in an industry that already wasn't checking for her. K. Michelle snapped on a white country media figure mid-interview, and while some are calling it justified, those same folks aren't the ones buying her music, supporting her country debut, or showing up when it's time to stream. Okay. And then I even went as far as to write a comment. I said, a lot of people are not going to get it. But when you are on a platform, especially as a music artist, you only have a certain amount of time to convert someone from not knowing you into a fan. And if K. Michelle spends every interview clapping back and being defensive, it will rub people the wrong way. Instead, take the power back. Say everything you want to say, but turn it into a story of losing your way and being triumphant. That's what's going to sell. Not this shit that everybody is enabling. Everybody's in support because it's drama, but that is not what's going to sell her music or gain her fans. There's a way. Girl, hold on. Go ahead and like the video because I clearly need to drink. Okay, like the video real quick.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta spend that check down. You wanna be forever, you gotta spend that check down. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta be successful. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta be successful. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. I like the.
Girl, I'm gonna have to make some tears. And I didn't realize my voice was that. Whew, okay. Hate being sick. Okay. But nonetheless, I said everybody's in support because it's drama, but that's not what's going to sell K. Michelle's music or gain her fans. There's a way not to tolerate disrespect, but also moving away where it doesn't sabotage your career, especially given your reputation and the fact that these very people don't even want you there to begin with. Okay. So as you can see, that was my motherfucking point. Okay. Just cut the ghetto shit out and elevate. Right? So I don't really know if there's any opposing comments in the comments, okay? Because usually, like, when people are way too disrespectful, then you gotta go, okay? But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and move on, okay? Because this brings us to Housewives, right? This brings us to Housewives because everybody and their mama had an opinion on K. Michelle being added to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, me personally, I don't mind her being added to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I genuinely don't care. I don't give a fuck because I do feel like there is new blood that is needed. There's new talent that is needed, new faces that are needed. And when I heard that she was going to be added, I was like, okay, well, we'll get to laugh more, because K. Michelle comes with all of the jokes and she comes with all of, the puns and the reads and all of this, that, and the third. And plus, I'm tired of everybody being like, oh, Nene needs to come back. Oh, Kim K needs to come back. And all of these people that really don't even matter to the show anymore. Like, I think people forget how terrible Nene was her last few seasons. Like, so I'm here for new faces. But when I heard that K. Michelle was coming back or coming to Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta, it was a bit jarring because it was like, okay, well, when it comes to all of these other franchises, like, they can go out there and they can find new people. Like, we ain't never heard of a motherfucking Stacey Rush. We ain't never heard of Tia. We ain't never heard of Angel. We ain't never heard of a motherfucking Kiana. Okay, we ain't never heard of a Jossie. Like, these are all new Black motherfuckers who we ain't never motherfucking heard of, right? But yet, when it comes to Atlanta, it's like, why do we always have to go to K. Michelle? We got to go to Monica. We got to see what Tamar is doing. Like, I get that Atlanta is small and I get that everybody be clicked up in Atlanta. But for me, it was just not even a love and hip hop of it all. It was more of, well, why do we have to just go and get the automatic Black face that people know? From a business perspective, at the same time, it's like, okay, well, they're trying to gain attention. They're trying to gain viewers. I feel like last season was dope. Like, a lot of people felt like, oh, it's not the same. Bitch, it's not going to be the same. You want to watch season 6, then go back and watch season 6. If you want that feeling, go back and watch that. Because it ain't happening again, Captain. Like, let it the fuck go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. A lot of y'all have unresolved trauma, and so you cling to things that are nostalgic because it reminds you of a certain time in your life. But guess what? It's not then. It's not 2012 no more, baby. It's 2025, 2026. Okay, so let the meaning of it all, let that whole group dynamic go. Okay, last season felt new. It felt fresh. It felt like new energy. Hell, I like the Brit. A lot of people didn't. I like Brit, and a lot of people ended up warming up to Brit at the end of the season. And I felt like it felt like new blood. It felt like, you know, something fresh. And it felt like, okay, give these girls one season to settle in and just kind of get their bearings. And then the next season that they come back, like, shit is gonna be fire, because then they're gonna be more comfortable around the camera. They're gonna know how this shit goes, and then they're gonna give us more of a show. That's how I felt. But Housewives loves to, you know, they're constantly trying to cast and shake up the season and see, you know, what they can add for it to be greater. Okay, cool, whatever. And then K. Michelle's name came up, right? Then there was this whole discourse online about, oh, K. Michelle comes from Love and Hip Hop, and oh, you know, is she too ghetto for Real Housewives of Atlanta? And here's the thing. Is she ghetto? Absolutely. We're not going to deny that. Baby, I don't care that you done got a bag and now you got a husband and now you was on peak. I don't care. Ghetto, yes. And that's cool. I'm not here to shame the ghetto part. What I'm here to shame is all the motherfuckers who are now playing delusional and acting like 6 months ago y'all wasn't just calling Brit Edie Love and Hip Hop. That's who I'm here for. That's what the fuck we doing the video for. I don't give a fuck about K. Michelle coming from Love and Hip Hop and them choosing Love and Hip Hop. I don't care about none of that. What I care about is all of y'all motherfuckers, especially ones that I have to sit and I watch reviews for, or I'm on Twitter and I'm going through the hashtag. All of y'all said that Brit Edie was way too ghetto and belonged on Love and Hip Hop last season. Did y'all not? But when it comes to K. Michelle, now all of a sudden it's, don't say that. Don't say she belongs on Love and Hip Hop. Don't say that. That's elitist. That's classist. What's wrong with y'all? Oh, you think you are uppity black? Oh, you think you better? Let me go ahead and bring up the receipts. Let me go ahead, because you because literally just a quick Twitter search, right? Just a quick Twitter search, right? Brit Edie need to take her ass to Love and Hip Hop. She's D-class in the show. Y'all say Brit is giving Love and Hip Hop. Portia's kind of giving that energy too. And let me pause right there, because that was another defense that people was coming with when people were calling K. Michelle Love and Hip Hop. I mean, even though, hello, bitch, she is. She came from Love and Hip Hop. Like, the fuck else we gonna call her? The Braxtons? Like, Braxton Family Values? Like, what the hell else we gonna call her? She came from Love and Hip Hop. Like, the fuck? Or do you want us to be more accurate and say Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Or Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Depending on the year, because you know she switched it up. The fuck? Okay? But then people were trying to be like, oh, well, if K. Michelle is Love and Hip Hop, then so is Portia. Portia has fought on the show. It's not just about that. Like, and like, it be this like carousel of confusion thing that people be trying to do. And it's like, I'm not the slow one. I promise you, I'm not. Y'all are. I'm not. And not y'all, but y'all. And y'all not going to gaslight me. You're not going to gaslight me. There is a difference between Love and Hip Hop and then Bravo. Just the same way as there is a difference between Zeus and Now That's Google App, and then VH1, and then Bravo. There is a hierarchy. Yes, it's ratchet television. Yes, it's bullshit. Yes, it's entertainment, black and say, okay, cool. But there is a clear difference between Love and Hip Hop and then Baddies. Okay? Between Young and Reckless and then goddamn Bad Girls Club. Like, there's a difference. Hell, even between Bad Girls Club and Baddies, people are always comparing. So this whole song and dance that people are trying to do now because they like K. Michelle, and it's like, oh, well, we want her on the show. Okay, that's cool. Period. Next sentence. Okay, next point. You can want her on the show and you can like her, but let's not sit and act like when, again, just 6 months ago, like, hell, the reunion for Atlanta just aired during the summer. Just a few months ago, y'all were literally calling Brit Edie Love and Hip Hop. Literally. So you understand that there's a class to this shit, that there's a hierarchy to this shit. And matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell you where all of this shit actually started from. Because I remember, because I say all the time, I feel like people on social media, they not only watch shit with their ass or they think with their ass. It's like everybody shares one brain. They hear one person say one thing, and then now all of a sudden everybody regurgitating it, and now everybody feel the same way. Because I'm gonna tell you where all of this whole D-class in this show, where that started from. It started from Nene. Because she was talking about Kenya. Let me see if it'll come up. Let me see if it'll come up, because that's when this whole conversation of who belongs on Housewives and who doesn't started. And because everybody like Nene, everybody was up her ass, now everybody's regurgitating what the hell she said and she started. So trying to act like now, like, oh, y'all just all being elitists in classes. No. Mm-mm-mm. And let me go ahead and take that off. Hold on, let me see if I can play it in the background.
As I've
she declassed the Atlanta Housewives franchise, Portia.
Oh, absolutely. Portia is not innocent at all. As I've said to so many people, if you and I decide to rob the bank together, if I mastermind it and you carry out the plan and we went before a judge, we both will be sentenced, honey, for life in prison, child.
Atlanta. She declassed the Atlanta Housewives franchise, Portia.
Oh, absolutely. Portia is not innocent at all. As I've said to so many people, if you and I decide to rob the bank together, if I mastermind it and you carry out the plan and we went before a judge, we both will be sentenced, honey, for life in prison, child.
Okay, and even with this, because I'm about to go through the comments now. Right? And mind you, this was in February. I guess that somebody posted this from a vault. Somebody says she never told a lie. Nene never told a lie. Bringing her back. They giving us Love and Hip Hop now. The camera quality of the new show looks like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Oh my God. Y'all get the point. So I wonder how Nene now feels that season 16 is all about Portia. Portia, all of these new bitches is the class in the show. Y'all sound like haters. I'm pretty sure her kid. I'm not reading all that. You get the point. Okay. So we get to Kay actually being on the show. Okay, the conversation is everybody is having that conversation, like literally everybody. And here's another dumbass thing that y'all seem to do when y'all don't like somebody, because it's like y'all spent all of this time hating on motherfuckers, and then especially when it comes to Giselle and Robin, y'all don't like them, and a lot of the reason is because they light skin, and that's a whole other another conversation. Deal with your trauma. Because if we not gonna like them, let's just not like them for the things that they've done on the show. But then there are people who go extra hard. And I know that for a reason, because now we're on season 10 and Giselle has clearly changed within the last 2 seasons, but yet people don't want to give her grace because fill in the blank, right? So everybody else is having a conversation about K. Michelle. Literally everybody's talking about it. And for y'all to have wanted Robin gone for so long from the show, y'all can't seem to understand that Robin left the show and she still has a job to do, which is her podcast, right? Because y'all even do the same thing with Joe Budden. Oh, why is he always in female beef? Why is he always in females' business? He's in everybody's business. He literally has a podcast about music and the music business, right? So Robin and Giselle have a podcast and they literally talk about whatever. So Robin decided to talk about K. Michelle and the rumors that was going on. And this is what they had to say.
Speaking of Atlanta, yes, I love Atlanta-ish. I think Atlanta has run out of people. No. What do you mean run out of people? So apparently, Real Housewives of Atlanta has K. Michelle from Love and Hip Hop on their show.
Okay, you had to clarify that though. Okay, but we're gonna speak to that. But go ahead.
And Married to Medicine has Angel from Basketball Wives on their show. Atlanta has run out of people.
Okay, Angel from Basketball.
She was a nurse. Really pretty girl.
Who is she? Who was the basketball wife she was married to?
Are any of them ever married to a
what we're
basketball
dealing
player?
with?
I don't know. I just know that she was on Basketball Wives like a number of seasons ago.
Okay.
And it might have been like the LA version.
Is Married to Medicine allegedly filming now? Are they filming now?
I guess so. I saw a picture of her filming a confessional for Married to Medicine.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we renting and recycling?
That's what it looks like. So I'm like, out of all the people in Atlanta, now they're like, I really thought the the network or the shows tried to like avoid crossovers from different networks.
True.
But I am like, Atlanta is running out of people because you're using people from other networks now.
But that's when I. But
okay, and just because I don't want to make this super long, I mean, like I said, by this point, everybody already knows what the fuck they discussed. Candy even came out and said, "Listen, that's what Bravo does. They don't like to cross pollinate," because Candy even talked about how she had tried to get Tammy on the show, and they refused to get Tammy on the show. Now, granted, eventually, Bravo did own up. They did warm up to K Michelle because she was on their Peacock show. Okay, cool. And that's probably how the opportunity came along. Okay, cool. Whatever. Fuck all of that, right? My point with all of this is Kay immediately clapped back. Everybody was looking for, oh my God, y'all got K Michelle activated. Oh my God. And here's my thing. Because I clocked immediately as soon as she went after Robin, I said, okay, I see you. I see you. You're going after easy targets. You're going after easy targets to seem like the class clown. You don't get points for going after Robin and going after Juice Adora. But okay, we're going to get there when we get there, right? So, K Michelle ended up saying, why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self and what I might be doing? Robin, you ran out of a job a long time ago. You would love to be recycled, you little couch potato. Just yapping. You should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was, lady. Giselle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go yodel in peace. I'm around here selling out shows and you selling baseball hats, but you worried about me and what I might be doing. The nerve of this couch potato. Now you go through the comments, people are living. I personally felt like Robin didn't say anything bad. Giselle didn't say anything bad. But again, y'all hate them and y'all hate light-skinned people. So, okay. Oh my God, wait, Kay is really going into the Bravo multiverse and cutting up on these people. Now, Robin didn't say anything bad in this clip. I didn't see it for Rob. Kenya Hates had the same sentiments too regarding 11 hip-hop cast member coming over to RHOA. I don't get all the smoke. I feel sorry for whoever go against her. Everything does not want a response. The opinions weren't even bad. Why is Robin getting heat for Juan's behavior yet you were upset with people over Mim's behavior towards you? If this is your energy, and this is going to be your energy if this is going to be your energy throughout RHOA, you will not last. And that's how I felt. I literally tweeted out multiple times sentiments like this because I felt like same way I felt with the country shit. I'm like, K Michelle, you are one of those black people who feel like you have to just always be on go. And always being on go is going to get y'all fucked up. It's either going to get you fucked up, killed, dead, or in jail. Like, you cannot always be like that. You cannot always be, you're a trained killer, ready to go. You got to know how to turn that shit on and turn that shit off. And you have to play this shit like chess. You have to. You have to. Because it gets old very quickly. And the same people that sit here hyping up K Michelle when it comes to her antics in country music, like I said with the interview, them not going to be the ones buying her music. They not. They there for the drama. They there for what makes it to the shade room, right? Everybody hate toxicity, but yeah, everybody following the shade room. It's like 84 million people following the shade room. Okay. I thought we was all done years ago. Why they numbers keep going up? Clock that T and tell me how it tastes, okay? And then when it comes to K Michelle on this show, it's like, so you just gonna be offended at everything because I don't even have it pulled up, but this was not her first interaction, right? There was multiple different times that K Michelle has tweeted out with the show experience, right? Because there were people wondering, okay, did she get into it with Drew? Did she get into it with Angela? Like this whole time that we've known of her being casted and we've seen, different photos and whatnot with her around the cast, she's just kind of been dry snitching about the show and her experience. And it's just like, so you just offended at everything and you just going to tweet about everything. Like, and it's like, if this is your energy, you're not going to last. You're not going to last. You're not. And that's the way I felt. And that's the way I feel now. Okay. Moving on. Now we get to this story that came out this week, right? Because people have been itching and waiting for something to happen. And honestly, I think we're all kind of just ready to see a trailer because we are ready to see how K Michelle is going to act. Can a person change? Cool. Okay, cool. But we're not about to do that. 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 We're not about to sit and act like we 5. Can a person change and people are allowed to change? Okay, yeah, shit. Fuck all of that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. At the end of the day, your trajectory and your past, it will follow you. You was on a show, shaking tables, shifting wigs, hitting bitches with flowers. And yes, they might do all of that over on Bravo, but it's still different. It's still different. Bravo, Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, it's not the same level, and y'all not gonna convince me it's the same. Just like you're not gonna convince me that Bravo and Zeus and That Is Google App is the same shit. It's not. It's not. So Cynthia fly kicking Portia in the pussy, yes, that's looked at a little bit differently than bitches on Love and Hip Hop fighting, because they actually scrapping, they actually getting down. And then when you take it over to the Zeus, they getting down even more. And then when you take it on over to Now That's Google App, they literally fighting a free for all for an hour. So, oh, I know my nose ring didn't drop. Child. Oh, talking all that shit, girl. So we just waiting to see the trailer to see how she gonna act on this show. And so we noticed that, okay, she don't follow Angela, she don't follow Drew, she calling people this, she calling people that. Media Fake Out ends up posting this story that caught on, and I don't know why, because again, it's Media Fake Out. And can you believe that like all of this really started because of Media Fake Out? Like, not even just a story. I mean, like the fact that we have the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk, and like all literally like 2026 versions of Media Fake Out is crazy, because we grew up on Media Fake Out. But they originally posted, and so this is where the rumor started, if y'all didn't know. It says explosive fight on Real Housewives of Atlanta set. K. Michelle reportedly tried to swing on... Okay, because StreamYard was glitching out bad, I had to just take my phone off and switch this, okay? But listen, Media Fake Out, explosive fight on Real Housewives of Atlanta set. K. Michelle reportedly tries to swing on Drew Sidora. Things got very real during the filming of the new season, and Media Takeout has an exclusive tea. Multiple sources who was on set tell us that new cast member K. Michelle and Drew Sidora got into a wild altercation that almost turned physical. Point blank, stop. Listen. At the end of the day, people would assume so because of K's trajectory. I'm sorry. It just is what the fuck it is. It is what it is. So it is what it is. Okay, if you sleep around with a whole bunch of niggas, people might think you a hoe. If you known for going in stores and robbing shit, don't be surprised the next time you go in the store and they follow you around. Like, what y'all want me to do? What you want me to do? Okay, at the end of the day, it is what the fuck it is. Okay, so obviously when rumors like this are put out there, people are more likely to believe you based off of your past. It just is what it is. Like, if you don't want that type of experience, then maybe you should have played a different character in the story. Maybe you should have chose a different role. Okay, so according to our insiders, it all started over something petty, but classic housewives drama, a debate about who's the better singer. And it's not like we haven't seen that before. I mean, we've seen Shimia versus Drew. Portia, no, not Portia. It was Portia saying, Shimia, that ain't you. Both women are professional vocalists, and apparently neither was willing to back down. One eyewitness told Media Fake Out, it started as just shade. K. Michelle made a slick comment about Drew singing, something like she should stick to acting. Drew clapped back, and within seconds, they was yelling at each other across the room. I believe all of this happened. I believe all of this happened, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Even though this is Media Fake Out, I believe that all of this happened. Okay, things reportedly escalated quickly. K. Michelle stood up first. She was heated. Another source told us Drew stood up too, and it looked like they was about to throw hands. I feel like that might be putting 20 on 10. That's when security jumped in. According to our sources, K. Michelle allegedly lunged towards Drew, but security stepped in just in time to get things from getting violent. The cameras, of course, were rolling the entire time, so fans will get to see the moment play out when the new season airs. RHOA meets Love and Hip Hop. When K. Michelle joined in the cast, Bravo producers was already expecting more spice, and it looks like they got exactly what they wanted. It's giving Love and Hip Hop energy. One insider laughed, is wow, it's messy, and it's going to be ratings gold. This explosive fight reportedly happened during a group scene with several other housewives present, and we're told that production had to be shut down temporarily while everybody else cooled off. Hold on, and let me just say this too, because y'all love to be like, oh, Bravo hates the black housewife shows. Bravo is trying to please black people. That's what it is. That white ass company is trying to please black people. And from the looks of the blogs, I mean, Love and Hip Hop and Baddies is what's all over the blog. So that seems to be what black people like, what black people love. So when we try to sit and tell y'all, hey, Tyler Perry doesn't represent all of us. Hey, that gangster rap music and all of that shit doesn't represent all of us. This is what the fuck we're talking about. So don't get mad when people look at black people and say, oh, y'all must apparently love that, because look at what we glorify. Look at what we uplift. So, like, I never understood that. Oh, they're trying to purposely tank. No, y'all do this every time when it comes to white people. How do you expect a Beverly or child, I can't even think of a name. Allison, Marie, Becky. How do you expect them to understand what the hell Day Day and Darius and Shaniqua is going through? Like, if a motherfucker from Beverly Hills, from Thousand Oaks, how you expect them to understand what motherfuckers in Compton like? They ain't never been there in Compton, just like we ain't never been up there, so we don't understand what they like, right? So all they can do is just make guesstimated guesses based off of what they see on social media. Oh, I see Baddies is always trending. Oh, I see Love and Hip Hop is always trending. So let's get the people what they want. Clearly, it's this. Like, why is that not clicking for people? Okay, so even if Robert was trying to take Real Housewives of Atlanta in a more Love and Hip Hop direction, again, according to social media and numbers on social media, that's what y'all like. Okay, so the explosive fight reportedly happens on a group scene with several other housewives, and we're told that production had to be shut down temporarily while everybody else cooled off. The aftermath, as of now, neither Kay or Drew has publicly commented on the fight, but media fake out has learned that tensions are still hot and the two women are being kept apart on set for the time being. Producers love the drama, but they also don't want anyone actually getting hurt. They're trying to keep the peace, but with these two, that's easier said than done. It sounds like RHOA is about to have his most dramatic season in years. K. Michelle's fiery personality, Drew's sharp tongue, and a whole lot of ego. And that's another thing too, because while we on it with Drew, the way that y'all pick and choose, again, y'all love to call Brit Edie Love and Hip Hop, but then with K. Michelle, we can't call her that. That's off limits. We classists, we elitists. And then y'all hate Drew Sidor and y'all hate me, and y'all call them both liars. But yeah, everybody and their mama loves Stacey. See how y'all do that pick and choose shit depending on who it is and who you like? Yeah, clocking it. Okay. So that happened. And then immediately K. Michelle ended up coming out saying this in her tweets. Okay. The only show I'm on or in is mine. It's called My Nice Little Country Life album coming soon. I'm really minding my business. It's getting weird. Stop lying on me. I haven't swung or had any type of physical altercation with anybody in years. I have a whole career and a lot I'm working towards. I'm a grown woman that's not cute or cool. Leave me alone. To make up something like that and paint me violent of any sorts is crazy. It's really not. It's really not. Like, y'all can get gaslit. Y'all can do the gaslighting. Y'all can sit and try to recreate history and you can't delete your wholeness, K. Michelle. You cannot delete your wholeness like Drea, K. Michelle. You can't. You can't. There's clips out there. Okay. And listen, y'all can get in the comments saying she ain't never and she was always on the defense. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. At the end of the day, there's evidence of you shaking tables and bopping bitches with flowers. Y'all can sit and talk about all day what they do on housewife shows and what they do on the White Housewife shows. Guess what? They already on Bravo. They already on Bravo. They're not trying to get on Bravo because they already there. That's the point that y'all missing. That's the point that y'all missing. The fuck? You tolerate different shit with your family and with your friends than you will an outsider. The fuck? What's not clicking? What's not clicking? Over here, we know how to deal with Portia. We know how to deal with Cynthia. Okay, when they get rowdy and they feel like fighting or kicking bitches in the pussy, we know how to deal with that. But you, Miss Love and Hip Hop, we don't know what you coming with. You unpredictable. What's not clicking? What's not clicking? Like I already said, do I feel like she deserves a chance? Sure. I don't really care one way or the other. I'm clocking y'all with the delusions. Okay. So Kay also said, the audacity. I would never fight someone whose edges and eyebrows are in a fight daily. Leave me out of it. And girl, that got everybody gagging. At the end of the day, do I feel like they was about to fight? No. I feel like it could have been a white producer, a white assistant, a white PA on set who saw two black women getting rowdy and loud and just assumed they was about to fight. Do I feel like they was about to fight? No. Because at the end of the day, I feel like K. Michelle is trying to protect her bag and protect, her country, legacy, whatever. So do I feel like they was about to fight? No. But do I believe K. Michelle and Drew have been getting into it? Yes. Because K. Michelle has been tweeting and spoiling it every chance that she's gotten. And we've seen her be buddy-buddy with everybody else in the cast except Drew and Angela and Phaedra. So I believe, yes, they are beefing. I do. And also, too, watching K. Michelle go off the Robin and then going in, the way that she did over something that wasn't that serious, that already told me she goes for the easy target. And she was going to go for Drew. I knew right then and there she was going to go for Drew. I literally tweeted it out. And I just feel like that is so pathetic because Drew has been carrying this show on her back since season 13. since season 13. She's been the butt of everybody's jokes. She's literally going at it with like everybody, and people think, oh, because you go at it with everybody that you're the problem. No, not always, not necessarily. It's just they find her an easy target, and then they like to piggyback off of another person and go in on her, and I don't think that's fair. I don't. I don't. So let's go through the comments. Drew is beautiful. She tried it. She always want to come for somebody's face when she went and bought a whole new one. I like K. Michelle, but don't try to shade Drew like she not the it girl of Housewives. Why everybody come on the show and want to try Drew? It's getting old. Exactly. We've literally seen it 13, 14, 15, 16, and now 17. Wait, how many seasons? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is Drew's 5th season, and every single season. Every season, somebody gunning for Drew, and her face card is down. Meanwhile, you went and got on them people's table to change your features. Team Drew. Drew is a pretty girl and she can sing. I'll take Drew's eyebrow edges and face over hers any days. Y'all making this about Drew's face is crazy. She's saying she being loud on her. Y'all turning around on her in the comments because she's attacking Drew. Okay. So, I mean, listen. That's really all I got to say on it. I mean, it ain't really nothing else to say other than K. Michelle, mind your energy. Mind your energy, baby. Mind your energy coming into this. Hold on, we're gonna have to cut this off. Is that better? Okay. Okay. So, okay, Michelle, yeah, you're gonna have to mind your energy coming into this because not that she's not allowed to go off because of her past. No, I want to see her go off. I want to see her get activated. I want to see her go in, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comments below, chat. As if I give a fuck. I mean, I said what I said, so you can say what you gotta say because I said what I had to say, but what I had to say, it ain't changing. So, okay, go ahead, book that motherfucking read in thealanaSouls.com by 50% off because prices are going up, rates are going up, and also patreon.com/Scott Santana where we actually sit and watch Housewives and Baddies and Love and Hip Hop and all of that stuff together. Okay, we will be watching RHOA just like I'm watching Potomac right now, watching Salt Lake City. So patreon.com/Scott Santana so you can watch along with me and I have to wait for a review. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'm gonna go out here and do the same thing I just did out there.
You want me to do it again? You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't care.
Listen, I already got the clips. Okay, we already got episode 11. I mean, you could do it again if you want to, okay? But listen, we already got the ratings up.
You want to go to bed?
We go to bed now. They're running back.
I like it.
We go to bed. You know, I'm gonna just call the house meeting tomorrow anyway. So, like, I mean, listen.
They're running back tomorrow.
Yeah, continued on next week's episode.
Yeah,
and what did I just say? Natalie cared about one thing: her money.
Let's really go for it. It's baddies, guys. It's baddies.
Oh, he is so fine. Stop moving the damn camera.
It's baddies, guys. It's baddies.
Oh, he is fine. Ooh, ooh, I got me a type.
I definitely feel like certain bitches have gotten more comfortable with us.
I feel like certain bitches is getting comfortable with us. You know, like they jaded. You know, usually she be over there with the other bitches, the other light-skinned bitches, but she was over there playing with us today. Girl, y'all played soccer. I feel like she was more comfortable with us. No, girl, she was on your team and she wanted to win. Relax.
I don't know where I'm gonna go, where my money gonna wind up, but I know that I'm fucking tonight.
Oh, girl, what kind of rapist ass song is this?
I don't even know how the fuck I'm doing in life and shit. I know that I'm fucking tonight.
No, you not. You ain't fucking over. Listen, that's the problem with bitches now. Fucking these bums, these bozos, these degenerate ass niggas. Girl, absolutely not. You don't know what you doing in life, but you fucking tonight. Not over here. It must be a picture of me. You must be jacking off to my Instagram. Absolutely not.
I don't know why she here. She's not young and reckless. Bitch ain't young nor reckless. Bitch. Oh, who ain't reckless?
Ferrari, like, who ain't my show title? Show me who ain't, so I can go up to them, and then I can have a reason to say my show title again. Because did y'all know that this is Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari? Because if you didn't know that, then guess what? It's Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. And you bitches are young and reckless on Season 3 of Young and Reckless hosted by Ferrari.
Day one, all of my girls
really showed me a reckless side of them. It doesn't.
Here you go. It's almost like she get paid to include the name of the show and then like every episode. I need my girls to like, I don't know, do something different. Like show me something different. Show me something. What's the word I'm looking for? Reckless. Bitch. Bitch. Ferrari. Please.
I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want a gay friend. I just want a friend who wants to cuddle and love me. I'm so lonely. No, you're not big enough.
Excuse me, she just said she don't want no gay friend. Can you back the fuck up off her? Oh, because she want a lesbian friend? It's the same shit. Same shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's crazy how she throwing up, but she ain't throwing up that wine now. She don't want to binge eat, but she'll binge drink. Both is adding pounds, boo-boo.
Tell you every time I saw on the bed, none of these bitches is touching you.